Welcome to this explainer. Look, there's no denying it, artificial intelligence is rapidly becoming the absolute most transformative technology of our era. We're talking about a massive shift that's reshaping literally everything, from how we handle healthcare and security to just how we navigate our daily commute. But if we strip away all the buzzwords, how do these systems actually function? Well, today we're skipping the sci-fi entirely and breaking down the complex underlying mechanics of modern AI. Let's get into it.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll be covering 1. The AI around us, 2. Defining artificial intelligence, 3. Learning from data, 4. Strengths and fatal flaws, and finally, 5. Governing the future.
Section 1. The AI around us, living in an AI-powered world.
You know, so many of us interact with AI literally every single day without even realizing it. It's already there, powering your search engines and translating languages right on the fly. Ever had your bank flag a suspicious transaction? Yep, that's AI-driven fraud detection. And in the workplace, it's constantly running in the background, detecting cyber anomalies, summarizing those massive reports nobody wants to read, and automating all sorts of mundane tasks. Its footprint is absolutely massive and incredibly deeply integrated into our lives.
But seeing all of these real-world applications kind of brings us to a crucial checkpoint. With all these rapid advancements that we're using every day, what actually is artificial intelligence, like fundamentally?
Section 2. Defining artificial intelligence, stripping away the sci-fi.
So at its absolute core, artificial intelligence refers to computer systems that are designed to perform tasks that would normally require human intelligence. In the real world, this usually means recognizing patterns, understanding natural language, or making predictions. At the end of the day, it's fundamentally just a system that processes data to spot patterns and then makes decisions based entirely on those patterns.
Now, it's really vital to understand that AI is not just one single monolithic thing. It's actually a really broad umbrella. It encompasses machine learning and neural networks, computer vision for recognizing images, predictive analytics for forecasting trends, and of course, generative AI for creating brand new content. So they all serve very different functions, but they absolutely share the exact same foundational DNA.
Section 3. Learning from data, the technical mechanism.
Okay, let's talk about the brilliant concept of machine learning. Picture a massive influx of diverse digital information flowing right into a central processing hub. From there, it outputs actionable insights and predictions. The key here is that rather than having a human painstakingly hard code every possible answer, the system simply processes millions and millions of examples and actually learns to identify the relationships completely on its own. It's wild.
We can actually break this incredibly complex engine down into 3 super logical steps. Step 1. Process massive amounts of data. And honestly, the more data an AI processes, the better it becomes. Step 2. Identify patterns and probabilities. For example, if it's trained on language, it learns the exact mathematical probability of which word should logically come next. And then step 3. Generate insights or content based on those learned patterns. So when you think about it, it is basically a highly sophisticated game of connect the dots.
So you might be wondering, why is this exploding right now? Well, it's really the convergence of 4 specific accelerators. We've got unprecedented massive computing power, robust cloud infrastructure, highly advanced algorithms, and of course, absolute oceans of digital training data. If you take away any one of these 4 pillars, the AI boom we are witnessing today literally just doesn't happen.
Section 4. Strengths and fatal flaws. The reality check.
Now it's time for a reality check, because there is a stark contrast here. On the strength side, AI is an absolute powerhouse. It processes information at incomprehensible speeds, it operates at an immense scale, and it absolutely crushes repetitive tasks. But look at the flaws. AI does not truly understand the real world. It has zero actual human experience, it operates completely without ethical frameworks, and it has absolutely no common sense. So it is a highly capable tool, for sure, but it is entirely devoid of humanity.
And that lack of true understanding leads us to a really critical flaw, known as hallucination. This is when an AI confidently produces totally inaccurate information, or reflects biases that were present in its training data, or just completely misinterprets the context. It will literally give you the completely wrong answer with absolute certainty. And honestly, this is exactly why human judgment and accountability remain absolutely non-negotiable.
Section 5. Governing the future, risks and frameworks.
Looking toward the immediate future, AI is going to become deeply, deeply embedded in our physical reality. We are talking about autonomous vehicles on our streets, advanced robotics completely transforming manufacturing and healthcare, and smart infrastructure managing entire cities. AI-supported decision-making is very quickly becoming the baseline standard across pretty much all industries.
But, as you'd expect, as integration grows, so do the risks. We're facing some really serious global challenges surrounding generated misinformation and deepfakes that totally distort reality. There's also the very real danger of automation bias, which is basically trusting the machine way too much, alongside massive privacy concerns and constantly evolving cyber threats. AI is definitely no longer just a tech issue. It is a profound societal and security challenge for all of us.
Because the stakes are so incredibly high here, a global response is actively forming. Major global organizations are working hard to build necessary guardrails. For instance, the National Institute of Standards and Technology has developed an AI risk management framework. Meanwhile, the World Economic Forum is putting out Future of Jobs reports. ENISA is mapping the AI threat landscape, and the ISO is pushing forward with essential governance and ethics research.
Which brings us to our conclusion for today. AI is rapidly reshaping how we operate, there's no doubt about that. But human judgment, critical thinking, and adaptability, those are completely irreplaceable. Consider this powerful reminder. The future is unlikely to be humans versus AI. The future will likely be humans working alongside AI. So as these tools continue to become more and more powerful, how will you adapt your own skills to ensure that you are directing the technology rather than letting the technology direct you? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you next time.